Have a mixed start to the season. A player on a long-term injury, knocked out the Peterhead Cup. Fingers crossed things improve today. Hi there folks, I'm Nick from SonickFM and welcome back to Sons of the Rock. Today, two games coming up for you both in the league. First off, we're away to Peterhead and then we're at home to Falkirk. Since yesterday's episode, as I said in the intro, bit of an up and down start to the season. So after our draw to Forfar in the opening game of the season, we then had a couple of wins on the trot. So we beat Clyde 2-0. Kane Richie Hostler getting a double there, and then we beat Airdrieonians 1-0. Adam Devine grabbing a very late winner for us there. I thought things were on the up at that point. Then we went to East Fife and drew nothing each. East Fife were bottom of the league. That was their first point. To make matters worse, it also went down to 10 men in the 48th minute. So really poor result there for us, and then we get beat 2-1 by St Mirren in the League Cup. To be honest, a game I was expecting to lose. St Mirren are in the Scottish Premiership, so they're 2 leagues above us. But that meant that we were knocked out. We finished third in the group, so we couldn't progress. So just the league really to focus on now. We do have that Scottish Cup second round game, which we want to get through that tie, because our as we can see, our board expectation is to reach the third round. So as things stand at the start of today's episode, as you can see, we're sitting third in the table. Not terrible, 8 points from 4 games. And considering we are aiming for, kind of between 7th and 5th, third's not too bad after 4 games. Also mentioned, we have a long-term injury. Adam Devine went on international duty with the under-19s and broke his leg. So he is out for the next 4 to 8 months. So I get a funny feeling in January we're going to be looking to bring in another centre-back. Or right-back. Not entirely sure which one yet. Adam Devine is pretty much cover for both of those for us. So we'll be looking maybe both positions. We'll see. I'm actually surprised he's not been recalled from his loan, purely because of the length of his injury. I mean, potential 8 months out. It's not really going to see much more of the season. But we'll deal with that if it comes up. And that's pretty much everything. So let's get straight into the game against Peterhead then. This is the team. So we've got Zabra in goals, Kitongo, Wedderburn, McGeever and Wardrope at the back, Carswell and Gallagher in the midfield, McCluskey, Frizzell and Richie Hosler as the attacking midfielders with Hanratty up front. McCluskey's coming in for a start because Mehdi Alito has just been absolutely rotten. See if we can auto-size the columns. Yeah, it's not going to fit it in, but if we look at his average rating, so this is Alito here. Average rating 6.5, 6.4 in his last 5 games. Not really been that great. To be honest, not much of the team has. But Alito been really disappointed with, especially considering he's training really well. As I said, Peterhead sitting bottom of the table, really should be winning this one. But after these 5 results, I don't know what's going to happen. But Frizzell's got the ball here. He feeds Hanratty through, who I think is going to be offside. No, he was onside. The keeper made a good save. Really should probably have scored there. He's just come back from under-19 international duty, where he scored 3 goals in 2 games. So I'm expecting better things from him than what I've seen so far this season, because he's not scored since I think the last time he scored was in the League Cup, in one of the opening games of the League Cup. Tongo plays a ball over the top looking for Frizzell, but it goes all the way through to the Peterhead goalkeeper. We've started quite strongly in the opening 10-12 minutes. And it's Kitongo again with a ball over the top, but again, straight through to the goalkeeper. Wedderburn cuts out the attempted ball forward from Peterhead, and it's Richie Hostler's got onto it now. He gets the ball into the middle and Hanratty swipes at it, but the shot is blocked by the defender, and the keeper can come out and claim it. Frizzell with the corner now. He plays it in, and McGeever is there, but the goal's been disallowed for pushing another player. Just going to be one of those games. I think it might very well be. It's Peterhead with the ball now. Bailey playing a long ball forward, but Wedderburn's there to cut it out. He just lumps it forward, and it just comes back to the Peterhead defence. This time, when he wins the ball, he finds Gallagher in midfield. Richie Hosler trying a very ambitious ball for Hanratty, which was easily cut out. It's Carswell with it in midfield now. He's looking for somebody, finds Gallagher, gets it back from him. Plays it forward for Hosler, who does well to win the header and find McCluskey. But Freeman wins the ball from him and manages to clear. And it's Peterhead who have the ball in midfield now. And they'll get into our half. And Freeman slides a ball through for Boyd, and Boyd is in to score. It's his 4th goal of the season. I have a feeling this was going to be one of those games. 20 minutes in. I'd say we've probably been the dominant team in the game so far. And then just a complete lack of concentration there. Wedderburn, I think it was out of position. And that allows Peterhead in to score. Although, looking at the stats, we've not been as dominant as I thought we were based on the highlights. Possession-wise, we have. But Peterhead have had plenty of chances, and looks like they're going to have another one here. Boyd plays it to Brown on the right-hand side. He squares it inside to Freeman. Freeman tries to play it through, instead decides to go on a run with it. His cross is blocked by Kitongo, and McCluskey picks it up and lumps the ball clear. But he can only find a Peterhead defender. As the ball comes forward again, Lyle nods on, and Mikeson's there to score the second for Peterhead. What is going on with this team? Game against Airdrie, team who are expected to be top half of the table, right about the playoffs at least, and we beat them 1-0. We were quite comfortable throughout the game, and then got a late goal. We just couldn't score until we got that late goal. Against East Fife, against Peterhead, teams at the bottom of the table, and we are absolute trash. Kitongo with a throw-in. Headed clear by the defence. Carswell picks it up. He plays it back to McGeever. McGeever gives it to Wardrobe on the right. Osler with the knock-on, and Hanratty's just caught sleeping. He's not on the ball at all. And these passes, these long diagonal balls and long balls over the top that they're trying are just not working, and that's allowed Peterhead in to score. Again, Derek Lyle grabbing a third for Peterhead. This is absolutely dire. These balls just aren't working, and they're not on instructions to play those passes. So I don't know why they're trying it. And the defence is just all over the shop. At half-time, there's going to be some words. How can you seem demotivated when I'm saying that I'm far from pleased? You really think you've played well? I can see this team. Keep your cool. Off. 4-0, Kieran Freeman with his first goal of the season. An absolute rocket from outside the edge of the box. I am losing my rag with this team. This is absolutely shocking. Don't want to see the replay of that. Get a free kick now, McGeever with it. Plays it forward again, looking for Hanratty, and again that ball just is not working. Hanratty's got onto it this time. He's getting nobody in support though. Players starting to arrive now. He's managed to do well to hold the ball up. Gallagher gets in there, and he manages to score his first goal of the season. I was just about to take him off because I was looking at his rating, and he's on a 6.2, which is just nowhere near good enough. And Ratty manages to eventually get a ball into the box, and Gallagher's there. Gets ahead of his man to fire it home. It's a bit of a miracle that we've actually scored. I didn't think it was going to happen. Right. Demand more. I think McCluskey's going to be coming off because he's having an absolute howler. So is Katongo. It seems to be that left-hand side. We just don't seem to be very good down the left-hand side, as Fraser, an absolute rocket again from outside the box. Headed clear by McGeever, only as far as Brown. Brown squares it to Fraser, and the keeper should not be getting beat from there. And that's after me and the media praising him as an absolutely brilliant signing. Right, Alito, you can come on. See if you can do any better. Bongo. Neil can come on for you. And Wedderburn can move out there. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. Ideally, I would like to substitute the whole team. But I don't have enough substitutes. So those two will do for now. And we're going to berate the team, because they've been terrible. All played out from the back now to McGeever. He gives it to Wardrobe. Wardrobe again trying that long ball. I don't know why they keep trying this long ball. But Alito has managed to pick up, although he loses out in midfield now. Ball forward, Neil heads clear and finds Alito with the clearance. Alito trying to get something going. That's not going to do it. I just want to check my instructions. No, it's definitely work ball in the box, play out of defence, shorter passing. Maybe I need to be more expressive of. Anyway, Hanratty with a free kick. Gets the ball into the box, but it's headed clear by Bailey. Alito picks up the clearance. He's trying to find somebody, finds Neil. Although why Neil is on the left wing-back position, I don't know, but Hanratty's got it now. He plays it into the box, and Richie Hostler's there. Kane Richie Hostler grabs his third of the season, gets another one back for us. There is still time to pull this back. Not a lot of time, but there is time to pull it back. It's 5-2 to Peterhead now. Hanratty with the Rabona cross, I think that was. And Richie Hostler's there, and he gets it in at the second time of asking. Want to demand more, please. Corner now for Peterhead. Zabrit does well to come out and punch it clear, and the shot from Brown just goes wide. You know what, we're going to just go all out, switch to very attacking. Still can't demand more for some reason. But it's Peterhead coming forward with it again. Monroe has it on the left, and he feeds Meekison in ahead of him. His shot is straight at the keeper this time, who is able to save. And it is, yay. 6 minutes to go. Corner for Peterhead. Misses everybody, and Carswell's picked it up on the right hand side now. He's driving forward. He's got players ahead of him. And he plays it forward. He's found Frizzell. Frizzell with a great ball in for Alito, and Alito, Zermedi Alito, finally grabs his first goal of the season. It's another one back, 5-3 now. Great ball forward from Carswell. Frizzell, excellent ball into Alito. One touch, and he hammers it home. There is hope yet. Can we possibly pull off a miracle comeback? Frizzell's breaking forward with it now. He's got Hanratty ahead of him. He's going himself. Gets into the box. And I think, is that going to be a penalty? No. A good tackle by the defender. And the keeper picks up the loose ball. The goal kick, though, can only find Wardrobe. Gallagher has it. He plays it inside to Frizzell. Frizzell gives it to Carswell. Carswell back to Gallagher. Gallagher all the way back to Neil in defence. Neil tries a ball over the top for Hanratty. Hanratty's through this time, and Kevin Hanratty has got his third goal of the season. It's 5-4. Can we possibly do the impossible and pull it back? Good finish from Hanratty. That's the ball that we've been trying all game, and it finally paid off in the 86th minute. suspicions of offside. I think no, I think the right back was playing him on. We come into the final minute. We've got a throw in now and 5 minutes of injury time to try and grab that equaliser. Wardrobe the throw in. Carswell nods it on. Bailey heads it clear. And Brown with... Where is our goalkeeper? What in the name... Why is the goalkeeper up for the corner? I didn't put the goalkeeper up for the corner. What is this game doing to me? No. The goalkeeper is definitely not up for the corner. I think that's going to put paid to any comeback that was on the cards. Although there is still a few minutes left. Hostler plays the ball forward, but the keeper makes a mess of that. Hanratty can't finish though. Should have been scoring there. Goalkeeper came out to punch it clear, made a complete hash of it, fell to Hanratty, but couldn't slot it past the keeper. Frizzell now from the corner. And he's won another one. As we come into the final minute. I mean, if you're a neutral fan, that is some game. If you're the Dumbarton manager, i.e. me, you're not happy. Far from pleased with that. I have absolutely... What was the goalkeeper doing up there? No idea. Anyway, next game up is at home to Falkirk. We'll be back in a second with that game. And back now with the team for the Falkirk game. Falkirk currently sitting third in the table. Only one change, and that is Alito coming back in for Stephen McCluskey. McCluskey didn't play well in the last game. Alito come on and done not too bad, so he's got his starting place back. So the team is as follows: Zabrit in goals, Kitongo, Wedderburn, McGeever and Wardrope at the back, Carswell and Gallagher in midfield, Alito and Hostler are the wingers, with Frizzell in behind Hanratty up front. And 5 minutes in, it is Falkirk who have the first highlight. Todd with it, gives it to Gomez. Gomez forward to Keena. Keena for Miller. Passing it about nice at the front here, Falkirk. And then Mercer, obviously watching the Peterhead game, tries his luck from outside the box. But Zabrit manages to get the save. Make the save and get it by for a corner. It's cleared and Frizzell's attack obviously comes to nothing. Falkirk coming again, but it's one at the right back. And Ratty does well to beat Gomez to the ball, and he's broken forward nicely there. He's got men ahead and alongside him, but he's going himself. He should probably have used one of the men that was ahead of or alongside him, because the shot was wild and over the bar. And 13 minutes in now, and it's Falkirk coming forward again. It seems to have been quite an open game so far, as Zabrit does well to make the save and the ball's cleared. And Falkirk have a throw in now. It's Mercer with it, he plays it forward for Keane. Keane's shot hits the post, comes out to Todd, whose attempt from the rebound is held by Zabrit. Kitongo throws in now for Carswell. Carswell gives him it back. Gets the ball back from Kitongo and his cross is cut out by the defender, and Falkirk can break ahead now. We've got numbers as Alston breaks forward and he plays Liam Miller through ahead of him. Miller with the shot, but his shot goes wide of the far post. Zabrit to kick out now to McGeever. McGeever forward to Wardrope. It's Gallagher who finds Frizzell ahead of him. Gets it back from Frizzell. He's got space, he's fed Frizzell ahead. And Frizzell again has got men alongside him, but he tries the shot himself and the shot is absolutely nowhere near the goals. I don't know if it's my team instructions, if it's the players, or if it's a glitch with the match engine, but some of the decisions my players are making are absolutely terrible. I really should go through and check their decision making attributes. As Falkirk come forward again, Keena has it. Plays Miller in ahead of him. This time Miller's shot beats Zabret, and it's 1-0 now to Falkirk. I thought he might have been offside there, Miller. See again on the replay here. He's maybe just in line. I don't know if it will show for a tight offside. Yep, it's going to show us. We'll see here. Oh, that's very tight. Give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's in line. As a neutral watching it, I would do that. As a Dumbarton manager, he was offside. But unfortunately, I don't make the decisions. Alito now has the ball on the left-hand side. He's cut inside. He feeds Hanratty through ahead of him. Hanratty's get through. He's one-on-one with the keeper. And Kevin Hanratty gets his 4th goal of the season. Brilliant play by Alito on that left-hand side. And a beautiful pass to set Hanratty on his way. We'll see it here again. As well, cuts inside. Great pass. Hanratty's still got a lot of work to do. Gets just inside the edge of the box and fires it past the goalkeeper. 1 each now. As things stand, we are in 4th place. Goal kick from Falkirk, and Gomez has it in midfield, plays it to Todd. Todd feeds Keena ahead of him, and Keena almost immediately restores Falkirk's lead. I definitely think this is going to be a season where we are trying to just solidify our position in mid-table. Because the team we have at the moment just doesn't seem to be good enough. And I suppose I need to take some of the blame for that with the signings that I've made not really having worked out too well so far. Expect to see much better in the second half. I mean, Hanratty's done okay. Kane Hostler is again, he's done okay. He's not really lit the world on fire. Devine was playing well before he broke his leg. Gallagher again, doing okay. And that's just the loans. Alito, as we've seen, he's either terrible or he's brilliant. There doesn't seem to be an in-between for him. And Zabret started off the season really well, but now just... I don't know what he's doing now. The opening couple of games of the season, this goal, he would have saved. But the defence isn't really doing him any favours there. Well, I definitely think in January we need to look at strengthening our defence. I don't think the defence is good enough at the moment. Right, now we're into the game. Let's get some substitutions. Brazil, you're playing poorly. Forbes can come on for you. Gallagher, you can come off, and Langan come on for you. Osler, you're not playing well. So McCluskey can come on for you. And let's see how things go from here. It's Falkirk again, but Wardrobe does well to win the ball. McCluskey plays it forward for Hanratty. Hanratty is on his own. He's got men arriving into the box, but I think, yeah, he's won a penalty there. There wasn't really anywhere he could go or anything he could do. He had men arriving into the box, but he was out of space. And Alito with the penalty, and he tucks it home. That's his 2nd goal of the season. Pull another one back for his 3-2 now to Falkirk. Yeah, there was nowhere really anywhere. I'll start that sentence again. There was nowhere really that Hanratty could go. That was a completely unnecessary challenge. I'm not going to complain though, because it's pulled a goal back for us. 75 minutes into the game now, and Alito's done well to cut out that attempted pass. He's driving on ahead, he's on his own, and that shot is completely wild. What is his finishing? Let's go and check. 8 for finishing. Says it all. Right, substitution time. Carswell, you can you come off? Yes, you can. Crossing can come on for you, and Crossing and Forbes can swap places. And Wardrobe, I don't have another right back. Weatherburn can move out to right back, and Neil can come on for you. And that's pretty much all our substitutions. Great tackle from McGeever, especially on a yellow card. They had to be spot on there as McCluskey comes forward. He feeds Hanratty through, and Kevin Hanratty grabs his second of the game and levels things up for us. Could we possibly? Possibly do the impossible? No. I said that in the last game, it didn't work. We'll pull it back to 3 each now. So we do have a chance to maybe nick a winner towards the end here of the game here. Never mind. Falkirk again, almost immediately, go 4-3 up. I hate this game. Cross comes in from the right hand side, beats all the defenders, and Todd is there at the back post to knock it home. They go 4-3 up. Don't know what to do. Falkirk coming forward with the ball again. Neil this time manages to cut out the attempted ball over the top. Forbes has it in midfield. Looking for somebody to pass to, gives it to Katongo. Katongo trying the ball over the top for Hanratty, but doesn't get the ball over the top to Hanratty. All the way back to the goalkeeper now. Zabret has it. He plays the ball forward to Langan. Langan trying to find Weatherburn out on the right hand side, but the pass is cut out, and that's a good save from Zabret as Youngcombe goes through there for Falkirk. Just got his fingertips to it to make sure it went over the bar. However, it's a corner now for Falkirk, but McGeever is up there to head the ball clear. And again, our midfield just seemed to be sleeping and second to every ball. Gomez manages to find Morrison with the switch ball. Mercer has it. He puts it into the box. And it misses everybody. I thought that might have been going to be a penalty or a free kick there because everybody seemed to stop. However, the highlight continues on, and it was Crossing looking for Hanratty but couldn't find him. As we get into the last couple of minutes of the game, we've got 5 minutes of injury time to try and grab an equaliser. The ball forward from Zabret's cut out, and it's with Falkirk on the left hand side now. McGeever living dangerously. He's on a yellow card. He's putting in some big tackles. So don't be surprised to see him getting sent off before the end of the game, as Morrison's shot goes wide of the post. Could one of my team please get the ball up the other end and score? Pretty please. Pretty please. No. No. Nobody. McCluskey. What about you? No, you're just going to lump it forward to nobody. Falkirk coming forward again now. Morrison, ball in the box, and Todd is there completely unmarked, but he was offside. That's why he was completely unmarked. Well offside. And I think that'll be it. I'm going to play through a big chunk of games. I'll play through all of December and January, and then come back at the start of February for maybe the return game against Falkirk, and then Montrose, or the Montrose Cove games around about the start of February. Get the transfer window done, and we'll look at any new transfers that come in the next episode. Well, that wraps up a rather disappointing episode 2. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. And as always, thank you very much for watching.